Bluebell Hall needs visitors. And fast. I half-heartedly wave off my pair of yummy mummies. They won't be back. There's a polite nudge in my side. You can't win them all, Susanna says kindly. Even when I have a 0 turnout for a Sunday, Susanna is always here with sympathy and coffee mate. She was one of my gran's best friends for decades, so just seeing her shiny silver bob and upright posture makes me feel calm, like I'm about to watch stars in their eyes in my PJs in 1996, with a cheeky hot Nesquik on my gran's sofa. Well, I appreciate you, Caffeine, I mutter, even if no one else does. Shall I make tea? Who else do we have left? Should I make it a big pot? I scan the hall. It's not big. Not big enough for a wedding reception these days, more's the pity. But bigger than the scout hut and definitely roomy enough for the smattering of locals we have today. There's Lucy and her boy Abel, my unofficial godson. Lucy married my best mate from school, so I pretty much invited myself into the role, and no one has disputed it since. I've also helped myself to the role of her best friend since she moved to Hazelhurst from London, and she's yet to make a formal complaint about that. Whoever said that women don't like the wives their male mates end up with clearly has not met this impressive lady. I think being her friend has improved my intelligence and maturity by at least 12%. Bless Luce. She knows how desperate I am for bodies through the door. So she comes, rain or shine, even when she's been working super hard and would rather flop about with a supplement and a jammy dodger on a Sunday. But here they are, sticking bits of sugar paper onto other bits of sugar paper, deep in serious 4-year-old conversation. Every now and then, Abel will put his hands on top of Lucy's to show her precisely where she's going wrong, and it makes my heart go all fluttery behind my ribs. There are 2 of the Carter boys from down the street. A big, jolly family. If I could measure the hall's attendance by volume alone, they would count for at least 10 grown men. They are bouncing beach balls against the wall with huge slapping sounds. But seeing as I hardly have a pristine paint job to protect, I just let them get on with it. Their mum is lovely, and I'm genuinely happy to take 2 of her 5 for an afternoon if it means her own house goes down to the mere 90 decibels. Aha. Another new mum has slipped in and is looking with interest at our big carved panel memorialising William Hibbert, while her toddler picks up wooden blocks and lets them clatter to the floor with glee. Again, I do my best with the parquet, but I'm not precious about it. People before parquet is my motto. Here's another chance to butter up a potential regular. And the first step, as always in this great land of ours, is with a beverage. Hello, I'm making some drinks. Can I get you tea or coffee? I'm Connie, by the way. The mum turns on the spot, sending her swoop of bright red hair into her eyes. She quickly brushes it back, then holds out her hand. I'm Flip. Philippa, really, but I was one of 3 Philippas at school, so this was the only shortening left. I would love a tea. Don't suppose you have Earl Grey? Ah, another former Londoner, I reckon. Still, she doesn't have white jeans on, so I mustn't lump her with the yummies just yet. I don't think so, sorry, but I will double-check. Are you new in town? Yes, moved here 3 weeks ago from Walthamstow. I'm fascinated by the history. She points up at the likeness of Hibbert on the wall. It's a bit unreal now to think of super rich people just dishing out money for the good of us commoners, isn't it? For a second, I'm struck too dumb to reply. She's gone from London to full-blown Hazelhurst devotee in a few weeks. This is so promising. When I don't quite get it together to reply, she talks on, gathering pace. But I shouldn't start down that road. No politics on a Sunday, so my other half always tells me. But I loved the village feel we had back in our old place, and I really wanted to be part of it here too. Flip suddenly grabs my wrist as she says this. If her neighbourly skills are as good as her grip, she has nothing to worry about.